Hey Jake, Scott Ward here with Georgia Sports Center. Just have your video here. I'm going to go through it and go ahead and let this play as I talk a little bit. Watch a couple swings here. Just kind of review a little bit from last weekend. What we had talked about was two main things, which was your grip and making sure that once you take that stride that your shoulders are only slightly closed. You're getting a lot of twisting motion when you hit. We'll go through, let me back this one back up. As you load it up here and you're ready to go, just kind of watch a couple things. Alright, let me back up one. There's a pretty good view of your knuckles, alright, in this area here. Alright, we just want to really watch those. Make sure the door knocking part of your knuckles is what's lined up as you're going through this swing. Okay, here we're ready. Back up one frame. Right when that front foot, that stride foot lands down, look at where your shoulders are pointed, the direction that they're pointed. Alright, if I were to draw front shoulder to back shoulder, back up here. If I were to go back shoulder to front shoulder, this is the direction that your shoulders are pointed right now. Even when we load up, and you may not do it quite as bad when you're in a game, but I bet you're still twisting some. I'm not saying we have to be perfectly straight. You know, we might be slightly closed off a tiny bit with our shoulders inward, but we don't want to get twisted. We want to make sure that our hands, when we load up, that our hands are going back, that they're not hiding and going back behind the body. Just kind of be aware of that. Not too bad with some of the other things, just to kind of keep things simple. Those would be the first two things that I would work on. Just kind of looking at your swing. Watch another one here. Again, knuckles kind of twisted around the bat the wrong way, and shoulders really twisted. As your shoulders twist as you load up like that and you're taking that stride, when that happens, you're going to be more likely to cast and kind of hit around the ball. So that's the reason why we don't want to do it. You just got to be really disciplined with your swing while you're doing tee work, or you're taking BP, or working in a cage, whatever you are doing. We just got to really get disciplined with our load. I would recommend going through and taking your load stride, or stride trigger, whatever you call it. Once you're down, you're down. All right, and then you need to pause for just a split second as you land, and then check and make sure your body's in position, that we're not getting either too off balance or loaded the wrong way, or that our feet stay aligned, things like that. So right through here, start right here, I can kind of see this position isn't a bad position to be in. We go another click farther. Instead of your hands coming to the ball, right here you see your barrel starting to come out. So you want to be really careful of your barrel coming out. And it's kind of two frames here with your barrel coming out. But it'd be better right now if your hands were actually moving in a direction towards the ball a little bit as you kind of start your rotation. But you really go from a casted position just out over the plate. Now I'm going to delete this off, and we'll go one step farther. As we go one step farther, you can start to see, I know it's kind of tough, but you can see here your barrel, again, it's going to kind of split frame a little bit with your bat, but I'm going to draw two things here. And this is where your bat is actually at right now. And you can see as we went through that last frame, you can see how your barrel's coming out as your hands are moving in. Alright, and as you go through this, right here, not terrible point of contact by any means, but that barrel just keeps casting out and coming out. We really want those hands, again, we want them to be able to travel inside the ball. I'm going to back up one more. Your knob's in a pretty good place for where it's pointed, but instead of pushing the barrel out, we need to keep pulling that knob through just a little more before that barrel comes out. But just again, this is just what happens when you're twisting your shoulders a little bit when you're trying to hit. So correct those small things, work on it a little bit, just take your time while you're swinging, be very disciplined, and you shall be set. So again, this is Scott Ward with Georgia Sports Center. If you have any questions or you need anything, you can reach me at 770-554-3338, or you can go onto our website at gasportscenter.com. Thanks, and have a great day.